Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to try and get some Frillish to get this hunt out of the way. Happy 5th of November to anybody who knows what that's from. You're a very exciting person, and I hope that you watch the movie at some point in time today. What's up, Devious? What's up, Lechet? What's up, Shido and Gym Leader Hassan? How are we all doing this morning? Thank you so much for stopping on in, hanging out with us, and just all in all, having a great time. We're gonna be crushing it. We're gonna be getting it done. As you can see, the harvest theme is gone. No more harvest theme, but that's okay. We are still crushing it. We're still doing just as much awesome stuff as we were doing before, just in a little bit different color now. So we're gonna be rocking, rolling, you know, trying to do everything that we can to find this Frillish. The Frillish will be found. Going to Florida in 6 days. Oh, yeah. Love me some Florida. Love me some Florida. Love me when it's in less than a week. I think we're going to hit odds today, everybody. I think we are going to hit odds today. And we're going to make it happen. But we'll see. Obviously, there's a chance that we don't hit odds because we get it early. And obviously, there's a chance that we do hit odds because we don't get it early. But if we happen to get it early, I'm trying to think of what I want to hunt next. I feel like since it is the 5th of November, something with a, something explosive. I don't know what that would be. I do not know what that would be. Every stream should start like that. Yo, I was thinking about it. This morning, I was like, okay, classical music is all public domain. Like anything that was composed before a certain year, I think it was like 1874 or something, is just totally public domain. So I don't know. Hello, Dratini's Community Day Classic is today in Pokemon Go, and I'm trying to get Flygon in Pokemon Go, but I barely have candy for Trapinch. 429 eggs hatched for Ralts, nothing yet. You'll get it, man. I have my Pokeball Plus ready to go. 2 o'clock comes around. I'm probably going to go for a run. Try and catch as many Drats as I can, and then after that, maybe go on a walk, see if I can get some additional final Drats. What's up, Crows? And Alistair's here. I just read Alistair's message, but I didn't say hi to Alistair, so hi, Alistair. Crows, how's it going? Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday, November the 5th. Is anybody in the chat a Stardew Valley fan? Anyone at all? Anybody play the Stardew Valley? I'm trying to get Flygon because it looks amazing. Can't you just catch it? Do you have to evolve? Good, I'm off today, and yes, I love Stardew Valley. All right, Crows, this is going to be a conversation you're going to enjoy then. So I bought the Stardew Valley board game about a month ago and played it for the first time last night. Oh, it is involved, but it is awesome. I highly recommend if you can get your hands on it, pick up the board game, because if you are a Stardew Valley fan, you're going to love the board game just as much as you love the game. It's so good, so good. What's up, McDad? Good to see you, buddy. What's on the McDad, McHuff, McAgenda for this weekend? Anything exciting going on in the lives of the McDad? But yeah, Crows, top tier. Really, really, really enjoyed it. Like, substantially enjoyed it. No, rarity of spawning. I'm trying to get Shadow Flygon because it looks better. Gotcha. It's involved. Like, it took a half hour to set up and then 2 hours to play. But I think it'll be better the second time around where we like know a little bit more about what to do. Yeah. And is it daytime? Daytime! Nighttime! Daytime! Nighttime. Yes, it is daytime. It is actually very early in the morning. It is 9:40, not very early. It's adult late. It's 9:40 a.m. Several years ago in my life, I would have called this very late or very early in the morning, but now I just call it like super, super late. Come here, Freely boy. Yeah, 6 likes. Wow. Coaching my son's basketball team today. Maybe some Xmas lights hanging. So only the McDaddiest McDad stuff going on. Dang. Christmas light hanging already. Holy crap. But I guess, you know what? It's one of those things where you have to choose the lesser of two evils. Do you want to have your Christmas lights up a little bit longer? Or do you want to do it in the winter where it's miserable? Now, I don't know where you live. If you live in like a nice area, like if you live in, I don't know, somewhere where it's warm, I think you're crazy for putting them up on Saturday, November the 5th. But if you live somewhere cold, much respect to that play. Like goalish 15. You've been up since 5 a.m. What the heck are you doing with that? What the heck's going on around here? What the heck are you doing with that? Live in Indonesia, so it's nighttime right now. Wow. Anything happen during the day that we need to be prepared for? Anything crazy? Did anything wild and crazy happen? We're gonna just do a couple of wild and crazy guys. Frillish. Thought I heard another one. I'm in Colorado, so nice weather's what I need. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Oh, I knew that, because you're a big Avs fan, right? I knew that. I woke up due to my cat meowing. He's a loud meow, but he bites a lot too. Ooh. My cat actually slept like real decent through the entire night, which is pretty rare. It doesn't happen often. East Lake Axwell? That's what I want. I want the east. East? I thought you said west. That's west, Patrick. Your pet crawfish died? Oh no. That's not good. I didn't even know you could have pet crawfish. I'm sorry to hear that. Did you give him a Viking funeral? That's what I would have done. Little boat. With an arrow. I'm due for an under odds hunt. I know I'm already at 1,000, but I'm just due. I like the name Frillish. This deserves so much love. I'm just ready for this one to be over. I'm ready to get into the next one. I'm ready to move on from the Frillish, because while I do like it, it's not like so good that I'm like, oh my god, I can't wait to get this. It's more like, okay, this one will be good. I'm ready to get it on and move on to some harvestier Pokemon, right? With Thanksgiving coming up in the United States of America, it's time to start getting some harvest-driven Pokemon, and I don't know which ones I want. Something with harvest. What is the Shinies doing this weekend? Today, it's gonna go for a walk/run for Community Day, and then tomorrow, I'm actually going to the Packers-Lions game in Detroit, so gonna be heading to Detroit tomorrow morning, tailgating for a bit, going to see the Packers hopefully get what I'm assuming is going to be like their last win of the season, and then coming on back, taking some sleep, and rolling into Monday. That's basically it. So nothing too crazy. Try hunting Trapinch next, then evolve it to Flygon. Where would I go about doing that? Where is there Trapinch? I'll have to look up the spawn rates. There's a secret event after the Community Day Classic being teased in Paldea being teased in Pokemon Go. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. That's neat. Kind of like what I think they did that with Legends Arceus, didn't they? Didn't they start to release the Hisuian Pokemon early? No, I was so far away from that Gyarados. Dumb. Oh, I'm so intimidated. Oh! Does Frillish chase you like other Pokemon in Sword and Shield? No, not really. It doesn't seem to. Seems to just kind of chill there. To be honest, though, I don't know because I don't give it a chance to chase me. I just dive right at its face. So, Devious, don't delete your message. I just didn't get to it yet. What did you get? What Pokemons did you get in Pokemon Legends? What the Frillish? Where are all the Frillish? Ralt and Zoroark. Oh, I'm jealous of the Zoroark. I think I have enough Ralts to complete the line. Maybe I'm short one. I know I have one Ralt and a Curlia, at least, and I think I have a second Ralt, so I guess I'm too short. Then Zoroark I have, but I've never actually gotten Zorua. Pretty bummed about that. I don't know how it's possible, but I have yet to get a Zorua in Legends, and I've done so many outbreaks. So one of these days I'm gonna have to just go for it, but yeah, no Zorua. Gold Pokestops, gold coins, seized for the Pokemon in the SV trailer, and a biologist from Paldea region. So much to discover at 5 p.m. today. Dang, okay, well I'll probably time my run a little bit closer to the 5 o'clock end as opposed to the 2 o'clock end. But it just depends. Depends on all the factors. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. Because luckily, like, when I go out for a 10-kilometer run, when I go run 10K on a community day, and I bring my Pokeball Plus with me, I typically will just hold a quarter down, and it'll, like, constantly press and catch. I typically will get anywhere between, like, 12 to 15 shinies, which is nice. And then the downside is it only uses Pokeballs, so I probably lose more. I like to check my numbers seen before, and then I like to go and see how many I actually caught versus how many I missed, because I think that's important. But I don't know if it actually works out for shinies or not. I've actually never tested that, but yeah, funny thing, I have both Shelfa, Gardevoir, and Gallade. Yeah, you don't really need much more than that. And the Pokemon who looks like an ant with a coin will be chasing you as well. Is that Durant? Durant? Have you ever eaten food from another country? Well, that depends. Like, have I eaten something culinary that's not native to North America? Certainly have. And yeah, definitely liked it. The other question is, have I eaten it in another country? Not really, other than the fact that I moved to Canada, which is a different country, and I ate food here. So technically the answer is yes, but also, like, yes, but also no. Like, I've never gone to a different country other than Canada and eaten that culture's food, but I have eaten the food of all their cultures in this country. Like, I had Ethiopian food a while ago, and that was interesting, but it was good. I mean, I eat Mexican food as often as I can, and like real Mexican food, not fake Mexican food. Indian food, I eat different Indian food as often as I can. I don't know. Yes? Pizza? Pizza's Italian. Let's see. What Pokemon so far in the Scarlet and Violet spoilers do you think you have to cop? You can pick two not starters because you're guaranteed to get a starter. What? I don't understand. I don't understand that message. Can you send it again? It doesn't make any sense. It's a weird alien type creature. Oh, the ant with a coin? Oh, interesting. I had to get a Shundo maybe. Yeah, I don't get as many Shundos. The only time I've ever really gotten a Shundo from a community day is when I used like a map that I paid for that showed where the Hundo spawns were at. But in Pokemon Go, if I'm I'm level 39, so I'm almost level 40. But everything over level 30, is it true that it's the same? It's the same. What's it called? Is it true that it's the same level, like, for everybody who's level 30? Like, I thought that's how it worked. Like, if I'm level 30 and you're level 30, we're going to see the same CP on the Pokemon. And if that's the case, is there a specific 100 for Dratini to watch out for? Like, is there a specific combat power that equals Hundo IV? I don't actually know how that works. I wish I did. Oh, in the Scarlet and Violet spoilers. Yeah, Venusaur, stay away from spoilers here, dude. There's a lot of people who don't want to have the game spoiled for them. I'm not personally one of them, but if you want to ask me questions about it, like, I haven't cared enough to look. Like, I'm excited about Scarlet and Violet, but looking at spoilers is just like, it takes away from the general excitement of things. I don't really know much about the game, like, at all. Like, actually nothing. All I know is that there's overworld shinies, and that I don't like it. That's the only thing I know about the game. But yeah, stray away from spoilers in here, just because there are people who would prefer not to have the game spoiled for them. For me, I don't care. It really does not bother me at all. It is what it is. It's a video game. I mean, eventually, it's going to be wild because the game will release at midnight, and like 2 minutes later, I guarantee Austin John Plays is going to have like all these tutorial videos out, and God love him for doing it, but it's like, really, dude, you've had the game for a while, and good for him. I only care about the ghost type spoilers, okay? Well, that's okay, but other people don't care about a lot of spoilers, so we're just gonna respect everybody. Be respectful. Put some respect on the name. That's it. Do you like the new ghost dog Pokemon? Yeah, it's cool. Cool. Again, I think the best Pokemon that they've released so far is Ceruledge. Like, that's a sick Pokemon. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I mean, everything's been okay. I haven't seen anything where I'm like, oh my god, that's great. Like, there hasn't been a single thing where I'm like, that's insane, other than Ceruledge. I think Ceruledge is awesome. Everything other than that has been like, yeah, that's cool. There hasn't been one that I've particularly disliked, with the exception of like Wiglet. I think Wiglet is stupid. But other than that, it's been pretty consistently okay across the board. Like nothing that makes me feel one way or another. But, you know, everybody's got their own MO. Everybody likes different things. I just, yeah, I haven't seen anything that's like, wow, I got a hundo magic card from a daily spawn and it was weather boosted. It's my 11th hundo so far. That's awesome. I have a ton of hundos, but just from back in the days when I was spoof citying, but I don't spoof city anymore. I haven't spoof cityed in 5 years, so, yeah. It's just gonna be so unbelievably annoying that you can just catch Pokemon in the overworld again. I really hope that they like, I hope that they don't have Sparkles or Chime or anything like that. Like I hope you have to actively be like watching. That's what I want, is to actively have to like look. Because at that point it's not hunting. Like you can't call it shiny hunting. It's just shiny like running into. Hunting involves like meticulous time spent identifying whether or not things are or are not something. And then eventually capturing that thing or killing it. Airfar has the DLC. I dig that. I dig that. Dorian coming in with a new like goal. We're going to go ahead and toss that up there. What's up, Dorian? Good morning. Good morning. Tell me about this donuts with the Dysarts. I'm ready to learn a bit more about the donuts and the Dysarts. When are you thinking about doing it? Is it possible that I could send you traffic from Morning with Arceus over every single day? Could we constantly raid you where you get just a boost of 18? Is this something that we can look at doing? Is there a partnership where you have the donut? I'm very excited to hear about this. Did you get surprised when Wiglet was not a Diglett form? Because I did. I honestly, like, things, like I said, this is going to sound really pessimistic. I'm 30. Like, these things don't, like, I'm never like, oh my god, I can't believe that's not a Wiglet or a Diglett form. Or like, I can't believe that this is not, it just, my brain doesn't work like that anymore. Unfortunately. I wish it did, but it doesn't. So no, I wasn't, like, surprised. I was just like, oh, that's a thing. I guess I had zero emotional reaction to it at all. We can, planning on starting next week. Okay, that's dope. That's dope. I just wanted to make sure if you are going to be starting at the same time I am, which is 7 a.m. Bro, you're encroaching on my territory. Get out of here. Like, what are you doing? Like, that's so ignorant. No, I'm just kidding. All of that is a complete joke. 100% joke. You start whenever you want. I would love to do some partnerships, some morning partnerships, some mornings with the Dysarts and the Stinkies. Could be beautiful. Could be a beautiful thing. They better still have random encounters. I doubt they will. I doubt they will. I bet that the terraforms are going to have a way to get shinies that's different, obviously, but I think that there's going to be random encounters that are shiny all over the map, just like there are in Scarlet, or in just like there are in Legends Arceus. And I also think that the terraforms, like in the trailer when we saw, where you see it actually like out in the wild, I guarantee that those are going to be shiny where you'll just see it too, and then you're going to be like, oh sweet, a shiny Terra. And there might be like some soft reset options or something like that, but yeah, I think that shiny hunters are going to be, I made a prediction that Sword and Shield is going to be back the primary shiny hunting game by like January or February. Yeah, I bet people go right back into this game. I'm not, no, not Debbie Downer, just realistic. Have I ever eaten a durian fruit? No, I don't think I have. Just realistic. I mean, I'm just tossing. I think the game's going to be spectacular. I think everybody's going to enjoy it, but I think when it comes to like the shiny hunting aspect of it, because it sounds like this game is doing some things in a really good direction, like as far as like game outline goes, like the things like the different paths, the 18 badges, the multiplayer online, the terrestrial forms, like all those things, it sounds like they're just continuing to iterate upon things that have already worked and just make them better and better, which is cool. But I think when it comes to the shiny hunting aspect of it, it's just like Arceus. I could not be bothered to watch someone fly over a massive mass outbreak and throw Pokeballs anymore. Like that content to me is not very exciting, whereas watching people kind of do this is still exciting. So it's just like, it's give or take, man. Like I think that there are people who are going to still love it and there's people who aren't going to love it as much. And again, that's kind of the beauty of choice and the beauty of them creating a game that people can or cannot like. But for me, I'm excited for the game itself. I'm excited to see the new content, that sort of thing. But yeah, of course, I'm definitely going to shiny hunt because there's definitely still going to be like shinies that I'll want to get. But again, it's just not like the same. It's not the same as this. But we'll see. I almost have Mew in Pokemon Go as well. I'm not going to be shiny, but going to be my 8th mythical. I have to get to level 40 and then I will get a shiny Mew, and I just cannot wait for that to happen. I have a level 100 Victini though, which are not a level 100, but a Hundo Victini, and I'm very pumped about that. Like that a lot. Yeah, they talked about having 18 badges. Now I don't know what the breakdown of that looks like, but there's supposed to be 18. I think one for each type. Which that I like. That I do like quite a bit. I like a lot so far. I just think as someone who primarily does content creating on the YouTubes of the shiny hunting, there's gonna have to be a way, you gotta have to find a way to get creative, just like you had to with Legends Arceus. So hopefully like the terraforms are the equivalent of the alphas, or there's not really a way to reduce the odds as far, because reducing the odds to a standard 585 with the shiny charm and a perfect X is like grotesque. It's terrible. But yeah, I don't know. These are just my opinions, and don't let them influence you. You should be just digging it, however you want to dig it. Hundo Victini, I'm serious, man. I got a Hundo Victini from whatever one of those like whatever one of those special research was where you get the Victini. I'd do it. Let me see if I can pull it up. And it's nice because I think it's under 1500 CP, so it can still go into the Great League, which is also like top tier. Pokemon Victini. Okay, there we go. Pretty pumped about it. Pretty pumped about it. Now, there's something weird going on with the Pokestop near my house. Oh, someone just incensed it. Wow, look at you incensing it, you good guy. I don't know who you are, but you did it. I think I need to add an encounter for that. If not, one encounter is not going to throw me off that much. Here we go. What was the first ever Pokemon game you played? Pokemon Yellow. Pokemon Yellow. That messes up my idea of play through of Scarlet Violet. It's a double stream, but it has to be on Christmas. If I get the streaming stuff I want for Christmas, depends on if I get the double pack too. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have any interest in getting a second copy. I only have one Switch, so I'm not going to play the game twice on 2 different systems. I have plenty of people who I can trade with to get the other Pokemons that I do not get. But yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be real good. Either way, I mean, it's a new Pokemon game, right? No matter what, it's a brand new Pokemon game, and Pokemon, even when it's bad, it's still pretty good. It's like pizza. Friar Media, what's going on, Friar? How we doing? Don't say that. Don't speak. I know just what you're saying. Well, isn't that just awesome? This is just an awesome day. Awesome day for everybody. But for one person in particular. Sorry, I got close. I got close. It was, you almost got me. You almost got me, but you didn't get me. Not today. Not today. I keep running into the problem of people saying no to giving me exclusives, so I can't get them unless I get lucky. There are so many people who would do it. If you get Scarlet, I will happily give you the exclusive for Violet. If you get Violet, well, you're SOL, but someday you won't be. Lots of people. Lots, especially when you're probably struggling right now because these games are so old. You just got to be okay with touch trading. Like, I'm not going to just trade you the exclusive and let you keep them, but I'll touch trade them to you and then go from there. It's rainy season in Indonesia, so every night I just hear rain like crazy. Dang. It's almost snow season here, where every night you don't hear snow, you just feel miserable and don't like it. Why, you still have the flu? Holy crap. You gotta get some vitamin C in your life. You gotta eat some fruit. Go eat some fruit. Dr. Stinkies is saying go eat some fruit. It's fruit time. Go take a shower. Bring 2 clementines into the shower. Peel the clementines. Let them go to your feet. Let the steam from the shower bring up the citrus. Eat the orange. Bask in the glory of the citrus shower, and then you'll be healed. This is my royal decree. Guess what? You got a new pair of shoes this weekend. Missed the whole school week. Well, I mean, that's not bad. Could be worse. Unless you love school, in which case, that's probably terrible. You know what my expectations are? Aegis on both games. Hopefully. Maybe. I'm sure since you know the spoilers, you can go find that out. There's a legend in Indonesia that's just like, there's just a baby. The baby has commands, take money, and if you disturb it, you die. Well, I wouldn't disturb the baby. Chicken butt. Ha! Got him. Got me. Hi, Bella. Good Saturday afternoon. Oh my god, Bella, isn't it like Dratini time for you? It's totally Dratini time for you. What are you doing here? Go get them panks. Go get them pank nudes. Get them nudes. Go do it. To the YouTube overlords, I'm referring to Dratini, the pink noodle, and sometimes when people say that they want to get noodles, they will shorten it and drop the LES, and it's just called nudes, so that's what I'm referring to when I say pink nudes. Please, YouTube overlords, do not ban my channel. If there's anyone I can talk to, please let me know. My layers are always at the ready because they know that I'm a loose cannon with no filter, so yeah, that's what's up. Thanks so much for listening, YouTube overlords. We'll see you again soon. Spider-Man Homecoming was alright. Didn't like the standard high school bore story a lot. Homecoming was not as good as... Oh man, wait, was Homecoming? No. Far From Home. Far From Home was good. I liked Far From Home a lot. No Way Home was classic too. No, Tom Holland just gets better and better. Stick with those. All Indonesia Ghost Legends are very creepy. I think Ghost Legends are supposed to be. The yawn counter's at 1, y'all. Put it up at 1. Thor Ragnarok is up today, and I'm excited. Well, I won't give you any, I won't give you anything either way. I'll give you nothing. Didn't say feels splishing on and splish splash, taking a bath. Having a great old time. Yeah. Thor Ragnarok. That was the last movie I saw in theaters pre-COVID was Ragnarok. Ragnarok. Looking forward to more Loki. Oh yeah, I forgot he was in that. I don't know how big of a role he played in that. I don't remember. Darborg, what's going on, dude? Good to see you. I don't know. I can't remember how much of a role Loki played in Ragnarok. I don't remember a whole lot about the movie. which is also part of the reason why I'm probably not going to comment on it, because I don't remember a whole lot. I just remember my general sentiment on the film. I mean, like creepy, like very creepy. A bodiless woman eating kids in a Guntilanak is just the ring, but Indonesian. Well, I'm gonna tell you a scary story. One time, I thought I had my toaster on the perfect setting. Like I thought it was like where it was at. And I put a loaf of bread in, a slice, not a loaf. That'd be a huge toaster. Put a slice of bread in, and when it popped up, there was like the face of a demon in my toast. And I was like, what is that? And then I realized my toasters just sucks. And it just burned a bunch of spots in wrong places. And it was not a demon, it was just a coincidence. So I ate the toast and it tasted terrible. Loving it. It's 1 a.m. and I'm shiny hunting for my first shelfa. Good, just do flyovers, dude. You'll get one. Doesn't take that long. Oh, 11-11. Everybody make a wish. 11-11. Everybody make a wish. Make a wish. Make a wish. I wish that I would not find the shiny. Because when you tell your wish, then it doesn't come true. And if I say I don't want to find the shiny, then it will. That's the trick. I never watched Thor Ragnarok because I literally do not care about Thor. Well, was it a demon possessing a toaster? No, it was just shoddy appliances. What it boils down to is just bad appliances. A fish! What's up, fish? Welcome to the stream. Oh, that's where a fish wants to be in the stream. I have so many wishes to make. Well, you only get one, and now it's 11-12, so if you didn't make it, it's over. Your wish chances are over. Oh my god. It's blue. For MMOs with new hordes. It'll take you longer. It's gonna take you longer. I did make one. There we are. There we are. Your wish will come true. Since you don't tell anybody. Bum. Ba-da-da-bum. You know, sometimes I wonder, does Frillish know that I'm just throwing away all the things that I don't want? Like, do you think that this Frillish is like, hey, this thing just ran into me, but he just tosses me to the curb because he doesn't want me? Or do you think like Frillish genuinely feels excited? I don't know. Sometimes I wonder about what do these Pokemon feel when I just say you're not good enough for me and I toss them. Like, do they feel like an abandoned moose left on the side of the road? I don't know. In a way, not really my job. Is Jellicent Frillish based on folklore or just based on jellyfish? It's based on a jellyfish. They look like kings and queens or prince and princess, so I don't know. They're probably happy that they get to keep living in freedom away from a weirdo. So, yeah, much like a moose on the highway then. Oh my god. It's baby blue. Oh, we want it to be baby green. Take it from Pokemon. Pokemon don't have feelings. I don't know. That Charmander seemed pretty upset when he was in the rain, potentially about to die. I would have just let him. I would have taken a bucket and just dumped it on his tail. I'm like, alright boys, we're eating Charmander tonight. Hope you like alligator, because this is going to taste similar to that. That'd be my guess. I'm guessing Charmander tastes like similar to alligator. But I actually don't know what dragon tastes like. I'm unfortunately not wealthy enough to ever have eaten dragon, but I'm sure it's good. I mean, we'd be lying if we said that there weren't some Pokemon that had to be carnivores, right? Like, there is a 0% chance that, like, a Tyrantrum eats trees. Tyrantrum's eaten, like, Wooloo. 100%. I've seen Jurassic Park. Tyrantrum is coming in, he's finding a Wooloo, and he is just taking a bite out of that sheep. 100%. Actually, no questions asked. And then you look at, like, a Basque Legion. You think a Basque Legion isn't running up and eating everything? Come on. Come on! Tyrantrum eats Pseudo Udo. There you go. Well, no, I think he eats everything. What's up, Rook? Good morning. How is your smug snail? How's the smugness? How's the smudgeness? Tyrantrum eats Pseudo Udo. They have to each other. I'm just saying, like, Pokemon have to eat one another. And this is the side of Pokemon they don't tell us about. Because, like, what is a Gyarados going to eat? What's it going to eat? You think it's just going to drink water and be fine? No. They eat each other. It's Saturday. Theodora, it is every bit of Saturday. It means it's the weekend. Which means that we have just under 2 weeks till Scarlet and Violet. It's pretty wild. I'm picking it up at midnight. I'm going to be playing it pretty much all day. It's gonna be a good day. And then I'm taking work off. Play it all day. Really gross weather here. I actually don't know what the weather is. It looked kind of like gray and dark outside, but I don't know. I was thinking about watching the new Weird Al movie. I wanted to watch that yesterday, but we ran out of time. We were playing the new Stardew Valley, or not the new, but the Stardew Valley board game that I just got, and then we were watching Arrested Development. So I hear it's great, though. I've heard excellent things about it. So I'm excited to watch it. I like Weird Al. How many checks are we at? 118 in, I don't know, 30 minutes? 118 and 30, so you could probably get like 240 an hour. Pretty crazy. Oh, you finished the ornaments? Nice. Daniel Radcliffe has the chops to deliver. Yeah, he definitely does. I'm excited to see how they... Because, like, I like what they did with Rocket Man. Alright, Dorian. See you later, man. Thanks so much for stopping in. And thanks for almost entrapping me. But yeah, I like what they did with Rocket Man. I like how it was not Elton John actually singing. I liked how it was Taron Egerton. But I also liked what they did with Bohemian Rhapsody. But Rocket Man was better. Rocket Man was so much better than Bohemian Rhapsody, and I can't believe that Rami Malek won as many awards as he did, and Taron Egerton did not, because Rami Malek was fine. Taron Egerton was top tier. That's just me. I have to study this weekend. What do you study? What do you study? Oh, you stupid Wingle. What are you studying for? Tell me about your studies. Spheal don't have many predators. We're just too QT for any Pokemon to not cry while eating us. Also, our meat is extremely sour. I guarantee that Spheals get eaten by, like, Gyarados. 100%. Comes up on shore, just takes a little Chomsky. Little Gnome Chomsky and walks away. Rocket Man made me laugh in theaters at the scene where everyone cries, the pool scene. Oh my god. It was, the whole movie was so unbelievably well done. And, like I said, I liked Bohemian Rhapsody. I thought it was good, but I liked the way that they did Rocket Man a lot more. My phone died, so I have to use another phone. Okay. Are you... I don't know who you are. That's a different name, too. Do you have different names on different phones? I have a test on Monday in accounting and on Friday in marketing. Oh, man, I loved marketing. Accounting was not my favorite, but I was a huge fan of all my marketing courses. Yeah, they've been sent. Those took a good few days to make. I will take a look soon. I'm trying to avoid being on my phone during stream because I don't like when I look at the thing. I guess I could open on my computer. I do have Discord here. Corsola and Sun and Moon. Oh my god. That the Either Foundation said, why are they holding the Corsolas? No. I don't remember that. Actually, it's not even something I can remember because I never played Sun and Moon, so it literally doesn't even have a space in my memory. So it's not a not a matter of whether or not I remember it. It's the fact that it literally does not even have any sort of occupation in my brain to remember. Isn't that wild? Do you think anybody else does that? Or like if someone says, do you remember this? Do you think anyone's like, no, I don't remember that, because in order to remember something, I would have had to encounter it, and I've never seen that, so no? Or is that just me just being mean? I haven't decided yet. What's up, Gunner? Good to see you, buddy. Gunner Steel sounds like an action hero movie. Like, imagine this. In a world where nothing is left but metal, devastation, and destruction comes Gunner Steel. And then you'd have a catchphrase like, eat my steel. He wouldn't cough like that, though. And then everyone would be like, well, Chief, we tried, but you just simply can't contain Gunner Steel. So done with all this BS. That would be Gunner Steel. That's how I assume Gunner Steel talks, is something like that. Big fan of that. Big fan of you, Gunner Steel. My favorite Rocket Man is the 90s one with Harland Williams. Is that like where he farts in his spacesuit and floats up on Mars? Because if that's the same movie I'm thinking of, I love that movie. That's a great one. I always love when movies start that way. In a world. It's like, oh my god, here we go. Here we go. And I don't think movies have started like that since like the 90s, but I always remember the in a world. In a world where apples get switched with bananas, people are going apples. Right? Like that kind of dumb stuff. I love it. And in case no one recognized just how freaking funny that last thing I said was, I feel really underappreciated because that was hilarious. And I stand by it. That's one of the funniest things I've ever said on stream. So, there you go. From the makers of Gunner Steel comes Gunner Steel 2, The Bullet of Fire. I'm so sick of this bullet and its fire. Gunner Steel's just sick of everything. What Pokemon do you find the cutest? Probably Serena. Or Lopunny. Perfect 80s tile? Yeah, 100%. And like during the trailer for Gunner Steel 2 Bullets of Fire, you have like Kickstart My Heart playing. Something like that. I picture Gunner Steel being like Rambo, but like Rambo crossed with like, oh, I don't know. Rambo meets Nikki Sixx, like an emo Rambo. What's up, Starjam? Good to see you, buddy. Appreciate you stopping on in, diving on in, going head first. Cat Squad, what's up, Cat Squad? How are you, dude? It's been a minute, my friend. It's been a minute. Wow, Bella. Bella. Here I am thinking that you were one of the good ones, but nope. Nope, just as deranged as the rest of us. All right, Cat Squad, see you later. I call that the classic Cat Squad. Cat Squad sends 2 messages. The first one says hi, and the next one says bye. We've been Cat Squadded. Ever heard of Pablo Francisco, his early 2000s bits for the movie narrator guy? No, I haven't. The only guy that I know of is the guy that did the Halo, like Killtrocity, like all those things, because you can actually hire him on Cameo. It's kind of cool. Kilimanjaro, Killtacular, Killing Spree, Double Kill, Triple Kill, Overkill. Have you watched the movie Oscar? No, I have not. I don't know much about Oscar. Is it about Oscar Nunez from The Office? Toxapex. Toxapex crawls along the ocean floor on its 12 legs. It leaves a trail of corsolibits scattered in its wake. Quote from Wiki when she reads the Pokédex. Interesting. Corsolibits. I'm starting to feel like I have the worst random encounter luck in the history of anyone who's ever played this game. I don't remember a lot about it. It's with Sylvester Stallone. No, I have not seen that. I don't know if I've ever even heard of it. Are you sure you're not thinking of Rocky? Shining Blue is looking like this. What's up, Shining Blue? How we doing? It's the food chain. That's it. That's it. Some people get eaten, some people eat. Speaking of eat, I'm hungry, and I don't know how I'm gonna make it 2 more hours without eating, but when I do have to eat, your boy's gonna be eating. Gonna be having some gyros, or maybe some chili. I don't know. In the last community post, did you actually eat the whole thing? That meat mountain? No, I still got a little bit left. I'm doing good. Been up 24 hours working on art and packing. Packing? Are you moving, or are you going somewhere exciting on vacation, or is that a personal question and you're gonna be like, yo, I don't really know you that well, I'm not gonna tell you these things? Either one, totally acceptable, but hopefully it's the vacation, because that would be fun. Fun for you. Your vacation doesn't really impact me at all, unfortunately, but I'd be lying if I said I wish it did. Or if I'd be lying if I said it. No, I'd be lying if I said I wish it didn't. That would be a lie. Moving into my new house on Tuesday. Nice. That's exciting. Moving's the worst, but that's exciting that you have a new house. Yeah, well, back to the important topics. Harlan Williams Rocket Man is superior to the Elton John Rocket Man. I would agree with that. I have full confidence that I can say that I would rather watch the Harlan Williams Rocket Man. Moving is a terrible thing, but I'm excited for you. It's just having a home. It's expensive. I don't know if like it's your home or if you're moving into like a new home with your family, but either way, GG's to the fam. Whether it's your fam or the fam, GG's to it. That's exciting. I love it. I moved in this apartment 2 months ago. Oh, nice. So you're literally like, it was like a passing fancy. Big deal. So that's a big deal. Good for you. My parents moved with me when I was 4, so my child brain thought it was completely normal to move every few years. Oh, nice. Well, that's actually probably a good thing. Like, that's probably smart, but I grew up in the same house that my parents still live in, and when I go home, I still go to that same house. And that's it. I've only ever had one home. Kinda nice. Paid for this house, and it's a 6-bedroom as well, so I can have a big office. Do you know what a 6-bedroom would cost right now in the town that I live in? A 6-bedroom house would cost no less than $1.4 million. No less. That's like where that would start. And I, sir, do not have $1.4 million to buy a home, so I rent. Because it's crazy. I'm still trying to buy a house, but anything remotely decent is nearly $500,000. Exactly, we're in the same boat. In Wisconsin, it's super expensive. Oh my God, you're in God's country? Are you a Packers fan? Let's talk, Shining Blue. I gotta hear about it. You Packers fan. Built a house, so I don't think we're moving out anytime soon. That's nice. That's really nice. What's up, Caleb? Good to see you, dude. I was in Wisconsin. I moved to Ohio. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna ask where you're from in Wisconsin because that's personal information, or where you were from. But I'm a big Packers fan. I'm actually going to the game tomorrow in Detroit. And Wisconsin is my favorite state in all of the United States. Goes Wisconsin and then Utah in that order. But I love Wisconsin very, very much. I go fishing in Wisconsin every year. All the things. Yeah, I might actually just ping you and find out where you're from. Because I go fishing. I don't just, are you in north or south? That's all I really care about. Because I have family that lives in southern Wisconsin, and I go fishing in the north woods of Wisconsin, kind of up by like the Shitek area, somewhere in there. Chippewa Falls area. You were in the middle? Okay, nice. Cool. I can probably guess about where you were at then, so that's sweet. Rate my ORAS team. Level 12 Talo, level 15 Shroomis, level 12 Puchiana, and level 18 Marshtomp. Sucks. It's terrible. You'll never beat the Elite Four with that team. They're all too underleveled. It's literally impossible for you to beat the game with a team like that. You have one badge. You can't even get to the Elite Four. What are you doing? Why are you even playing the game if you're not instantly just going and fighting the Elite Four? Ah, these kids, I tell you. These kids. How do I reach these kids? Alright, so we are at 160 checks in about an hour. So that would be right around 220. Well, we have actually like 5 minutes-ish till an hour, so we're going to do alright. Proud of my team, you shouldn't be. Can't even beat the Elite Four, Caleb. They can't even beat the Elite Four. It's weak. The sauce is weak. It's not awesome sauce, it's weak sauce. I really should be running into the Jellicent, because the Jellicent I would also consider this hunt to be ended. Fun fact, what is the longest man-made structure in the world? I would guess the Great Wall of China. But Bella makes a great point. That is in fact a question. That is not a fact. But I would say probably the Great Wall of China. I don't know how anything else could be longer than that. What's up, Dragonite? Good to see you. Dragonite, are you gonna go catch your shiny self today during Pokemon Go Community Day? Because I think you should. I think you should. Have you ever made bad points? I don't know. It's a good question. It's a good point. What fire type should I use? It is a coyote fence that runs across Australia. Dang. That's interesting. I would have actually never guessed that. I am genuinely interested in that. Oh man, I don't know how I'm going to make it without eating some food here. I am starting to get hungered. Hungered by a lot of food. I have turkey chili. And I have gyros, and the pork gyros that I had yesterday were so delicious that it's like, what do I even do if I'm not eating pork gyros consistently? You know what I mean? $20 likes, god dang, ladies and gentlemen, 20 likes. That makes you the MVPs of all time and the greatest that ever lived. So we're gonna do the 20 like dance. There we go, great job. We'll do the next like dance at 30. Congrats, guys, that's amazing. Let me check Puffins real quick. Yeah, no kidding. Is Poppin going live today? I thought I saw that he was going. I think he's going live tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow. Fun fact. Asking the question first is not a fun fact. Caleb, are we at 27 likes, my dude? Are we at 27 likes? Huh? Do you see 27, Caleb? Do you see 27, Caleb? Time me out. Time me out, Caleb. You are wild. You are uncontrolled. We can't control you. We have to tie this man down. We're going to be timing him out. Just kidding, Caleb. You're good. Caleb, you're one of the OGs. You get like a little bit more patience for me than the average person. When was that pinned? Like a long time ago. But if he's going tomorrow, that's less competition for me today. Are you doing something today? What's happening? Do you stream? Shiny Blue, are you a streamer? Are you a content creator? Are you a YouTuber? I don't even view it as competition anymore. I always feel bad because like on Saturdays I either have to stream between like 9 and 12 or 12 and 3, and that's when Hefty goes, and that's when Brandon R24 goes. So, yeah. So I just don't even look at it as competition anymore. I just look at it as like, I have certain things I have to do in my life, and I can't like schedule around other people, so you just gotta dive in. Good morning, busy morning at work, but I didn't want to miss part of the stream. Dude, make sure that you're focusing on work. Don't get fired because you were watching Stinkies do stinky things. Get it done, buddy. Good to see you, Matt. Always good to see you. That's another content creator, Mr. Matt Prokopak, the inventor of the Prokopak method for hunting shiny Pokemon. Pretty wild guy. I don't know Blue. No, I actually think this is the first time Shining Blue's been in my chat. Did I do something wrong? I'm on a boat and it's going fast. And hey, Caleb, you should probably not refer to it as dolphin fishing, because a lot of people here don't know what a dolphin actually is, and they're going to think of like a porpoise / a bottlenose dolphin, and that's not what a dolphin is. So I would just say, to avoid the complications of people thinking that you're actually hunting for bottlenose dolphin, which are very, very dangerous things to do. Yeah. Mahi, attaboy. That's it. Fishing's not bad. Bella, you just don't like fishing. Fishing's fine. Fish are barely alive. Fish are hardly living creatures, even when they are fully going. Nothing wrong with fishing. Source of food. Now, if you're just doing it for the sake of doing it, and then you just beat the fish to death, yeah, that's stupid, but that'd be done with everything. Whatever, fish will be fine. Me and Puffin tend to be at the same time. This is the first time I tend to lurk. Gotcha. I thought it was the first time, but you have to just forgive me. My memory, sometimes at night, I just drink a lot and then shake my head like an Etch-a-Sketch and kind of erase everything that happened during the day before. So if you were here during a stream where I had an Etch-a-Sketch night, that's probably what it is. But Shiny Blue, I'm sorry. I do apologize very deeply. Deeply from the bottom of my bottom dark soul. Won't get fired, prep day and easy going. Nice. That's good, man. I loved fishing. I know you told me about that, and then you had like an existential crisis about it, but my wee brain can't comprehend things like that. I just sit there and I'm like, whatever. It's a fish. Like, you know how there's some people that think that all creatures are equal and that we need to treat them the same way? I disagree. And that's just it. Like, I disagree. I'm not even gonna try and like fight it. I'm not even gonna try and hear your position. I just don't agree with you. I saw someone the other day that said like end speciesism, and it was like a vegan, and they had that on their car. I'm like, you know what? No. I disagree. That's it. That's basically like that's literally just straight up it. Like I think it's like, yeah, I don't know. Which Frillish Shiny's better? The male, 100%. 100% the male's better, but the female's still pretty sweet. So I would take either. I'm not upset about either one. But yeah. I look like a tomato. Alright, here we go. This one's shiny. No, it isn't. I tried the call. And it did not work. BRB, Gunner Steel, heading off to another gunnery adventure. Ooh, I'm gonna put up a poll. I've been seeing everybody on their streams has been doing this, and I don't really know. Where it's like, did you like the stream yet? And then they say, of course, Nick, I love you. And then you say, nah, Nick, you dumb. And then I also add another option. But I just, you know, it's one of those things where I don't know. It seems like it's a trend that took off recently. Am I still going to be live in an hour? Yes, I will. I will be live in 1 hour. Unless I get so hungry that I can't stand it, in which case I'll probably leave. But yeah, I'll be live in an hour. But have you noticed that? Have you noticed how like every stream has like the "Did you like the stream yet?" poll? I feel like that's just a recent trend. It never used to be that way. Like, I remember that just kind of taking over, like, not too long ago. But, bottom. Bottom. Go get them noodles. Pink noodle. I love that I spent like forever trying to get that Dratini in Let's Go, and now I just get to go out and catch like 50 of them today. That is crazy. I don't know what I was gonna say there. Welcome back, Gunner Steel. How are we doing, buddy? How was your time away? Very short. Gunner Steel 3, The Return. I'm so sick of always having to come back here. Sense a shiny sound, either your game or mine. I'm guessing it's your game because my game does not have the shiny sound. We're at 1,202 encounters. We are only 163 away from being at odds, which is roughly 1 more hour of hunting. How about it? I just like that Gunner Steel is just always mad. Always mad about the things that he has to do, like these inconveniences in his life. Gunner, you're receiving a call from the president. I'm so sick of having to talk to the president. Why would you be sick of having to talk to the president? President. Oh my god, there's Frillish just popping everywhere. They just want to be caught, but none of them want to shine. What's up with that? What's up with that? None of these Frillish want to be shiny. What's up with that? I have a Zubat now. Well, that's good. It almost seems like something you could have said without being in all caps, doesn't it? Like, it kind of feels like that. Not 100%, but pretty close. Pretty close to something you could have... Okay, there we go. Attaboy. Attaboy, Caleb. Ow. Okay. Blue jelly, not green jelly. Give that like button a little tickle tickle and give that subscribe button a big ol' hug till it turns gray. I don't even think that the subscribe button turns gray anymore. I don't know what it does, actually. How does Cloyster and Shelder move when their eyes are in the front, but they move with their butt? I didn't know your name was Nick. I just kept calling you Shiny Guy. I mean, you can call me that. You can call me whatever. Bella calls me Stinkies. Some people call me Shinies. Some people call me SH1N1ES. Some people call me Nick. Some people call me Al. It's whatever. Some people call me Kyle. Like, do whatever you want. It's all good. Hello, Nanda. Welcome back. Is your phone? I'm guessing your phone is charged again. I'm hoping either that or I don't know who the other person was. I thought it was you because the timing was right there, but it could have been wrong. Welcome back. Can I call you Patrick? Yeah. I mean, dude, you could call me. You call me Dad. I would much prefer you call me Patrick. I would far prefer you call me Patrick over Dad. So yeah, I'm gonna call you Steve. Do it. This is the thing. We're here for it, y'all. Hi, Theodore. Nice to meet you too. Bet you the female one, aka the pink one, will be shiny. Okay, I'll take that bet. I'll take that bet. I bet you it'll be the green one. Watch, I'm only gonna run into green or blue. No, I'm just kidding. I'll run into equal. I'm not gonna avoid any because of that, but I'm gonna take that bet and I'm gonna say it's gonna be green. Winner gets $5. Taking that bet? Taking that bet? I'll take that bet. I'll take that deal. It's a damn good deal. Well, it's the second yawn of the day. Welcome back, Sensei. Do I have to bow? Do I have to bow when you come in? Do you have to bow to a Sensei? Is my name Nick or Patrick? It's Nick. Do you think Hisuian Zoroark is a very good shiny? I do. It's fantastic. I think that the original Zoroark is better, but Hisuian is pretty sick. Pretty sick. I'm gonna run into this Jellicent. I have a feeling about this Jellicent. Oh, you like your $5? Well, if you're not willing to give up a fiver, you probably shouldn't make bets. That's what they say. All right, here, Jellicent, what are you? I'm counting this as an encounter. Zoroark is the best no matter what. Yeah, I'm saying it's good, but you gotta admit, Zoroark in Legends is not as good as Zoroark original. Like, Hisuian is not as good. Still good, but not as good. I will do the bet still. All right, we're coming to it. $5. It's easier for you to donate to me than it is for me to donate to you, but I'll still make it happen. If you got the PayPals, I'll make it work. You have to have the PayPals, or else I can't get you $5 without mailing you $5, which I'm almost positive is against the law. So we can either break the law together as a team lawbreakers, or I don't know what I'm saying here. Zoroark is the best mon in Legends? It's certainly good. I don't think anyone's denying that. I don't think it's the best, though. Probably the best Hisuian. Probably the best Hisuian. Like, of all the Hisuian forms that were introduced, it's probably the best. But it's not the best. I think there's other Pokemon that are in the game that are like better designs than Zoroark. But of the Hisuians, yeah, I would say so. I don't want to break the law so I lose even if I win. Well, there you go. We're not lawbreakers. Team change or do you switch heat more to Rillaboom? I just switched. I had a Magmortar and I just switched it over. Because I'm not also hatching eggs anymore. I don't know who this is. This person added to their Snapchat story, but I don't know who you. Oh, there we go. I do know who that is. Just a person who complains all the dang time. Look at these complainers. Look at these wieners. Call shiny. Oh my god! If I have a shiny at that, I will never play the game again. I'll actually quit. I'll quit so far before that. Yeah, I just switched over to a Rillaboom because I didn't want to get KO'd in the event that I have to actually fight a shiny because it doesn't get caught right away. And my Magmortar would have been KO'd right away. But I was only having the Magmortar in because I was also hatching eggs at the same time. Oh, baby, that's yawn number 3. But I'm not hatching eggs at the same time anymore. I'm not Procapac methoding this one. I'm just doing straight encounters. Hello there, children. Oh, I'm not gonna run into you. 2,476? We'll call shinies earlier. Just call it earlier. I never actually, like, the Sandygast was a rarity. And that was a brilliant aura, so the odds were reduced a bit. The Honedge was a brilliant aura, so that was just a long time coming. The Snom was just a random one that I wasn't trying for, so I don't know how you count those into like your statistics, but I'm over odds on pretty much all of my random encounters, with the exception of the Alpha Ursaring. That was 80 checks. That was super under odds. So I was eating mini like baby squids and asked my sister what is that plastic thing in its body, and she said it's a bone. Interesting. I don't know if I've ever eaten any sort of squid, be it mini or full-sized. Is that like mini and full-size chocolate bars? Like squid versus like a fun size versus a full size? Maxu's Eye, no. Eastlake Axwell, yes. Oh, Frillish. Shiny, do you like seafood? It's not something that I seek out. So like if I'm ever going out to eat, I'm never gonna be like, oh man, I really want the seafood option over like the land-based protein option. But I don't like hate it. It's just not my preference. I'll eat fish. I'll eat sometimes like shellfish, but really I don't know. I grew up in the Midwest US. There's not a whole lot of seafood. There's a lot of like canned fish and like freshwater fish, which some of it I enjoy, but for the most part, no. Do you like ramen and noodles? Yeah, I do. Like rate it 1 through 10, probably a 2 or 3. Like it's not so abysmal that I wouldn't eat it, but it's definitely not like preferential at all. Probably 2 or 3. Scale of 1 to 10. Cold ramen or warm ramen? Warm. I don't know if I've ever had a cold. I don't think I would want a cold. Dry ramen is disgusting. You don't actually like that. If you're a Pokemon, which Pokemon would you be? I don't know. I don't have an answer for that. Nidoking. He's kind of cool. Ooh. Or Infernape. Infernape's pretty sweet. Just this crazy fire monkey. Heck yeah. I'm playing Arceus, so I will not be talking much. Yeah, because I'll be too busy catching all the shinies, because there's like a billion of them. Get it done. Gunner, make it happen. Make magic. Troll statement. That's what I'm saying. Like, no one actually likes dry ramen. You take pictures of it and you say, I like dry ramen. Oh my god, it's so good. But you actually don't. Like those people who feel the need to be like quirky, even though they're not really quirky. They just like to present as quirky. Infernape. Caleb, what do you like about it? Give me like 5 things that you like about it that are actual things. Shiny or not shiny? Shiny or not shiny? What? Oh, I probably wouldn't be a shiny. I'm too basic. I'd just be a regular old Pokemon. Crunchy, you can eat while riding a bike. Why not just eat chips? Chips are crunchy and they're not raw noodles. Flavor and it's bussin'. Yeah, that's what I expected. That's what I expected. So no real answers. Blaze or Iron Fist? Blaze. I guess this thing does come at you just like very, very, very slowly. Kind of creeps its way on in. Dude, I don't know. I don't know what level I am. 74. I don't know. CDs or tapes? Timed out or staying in the chat? Your choice. Which one do you want to go with? Do you want to go with being timed out or do you want to go with staying in the chat? I'll let you decide, buddy. We can go one of either way. You just tell me and then I'll make it happen. Chat. Okay. It was close though, you almost got me, except for the fact that I'm older than you and was doing that stuff way before you were ever doing any of this fancy these nuts jokes. Get out of here. We can shiny hunt after Frillish. I don't know. I actually haven't thought about that yet. I have a Delmise fishing hunt that's on the go, but that one's pretty brutal. So I don't know. I haven't decided. Theodora, don't you taking the bait? You're taking the bait. I'm also old. Big cassette fan. Used to record radio hits. Gotta love when hot glue gets stuck to your hands. Here's the thing about hot glue. It's like not even that hot. At least I don't know how, I don't know. The hot glue gun that I use, it was like, oh man, this is just like slightly melted. I mean, it's still warm, don't get me wrong. It like stings, but you can like get rid of it pretty quick. I'm trying to get a shiny Alpha Blissey. That'll be, Obsidian Fields has the static one, right? I don't think it has any MMOs where you could do reset hunts, but you could certainly do flyovers. Wouldn't take too terribly long. I don't know what the easiest position to get to is. Probably just the main camp, but I don't know. Choose your move pool. I'm gonna say something here, Sfeel. No. Not doing that. That's way too much effort. Just pick 4 moves. I'll have whatever they are. I don't know why I'm tired. Well, did you sleep? Did you get up early when you normally don't? So I just got my Pokemon cards when I was looking for it for like 1 month. Where were they at? Forgot I had so many. Well, that's cool. My brother-in-law, when I go home for Thanksgiving, we're gonna take a look at his. Apparently he has a ton of like authentic Japanese cards. So we're gonna see if any of them have any value. I don't know how to shiny hunt alpha it. So I'm killing it for experience. Well, if there's an MMO that like causes it to disappear, which I do not think there is for Blissey, you can essentially save, defeat all the Pokemon in the MMO. And I forget exactly what you have to do, but you can just soft reset and it'll keep popping up. That's one way. But other than that, you can just do flyovers. So you just keep popping in and going over the top and seeing if it's there, and then, yeah. Lots of ways to do it. But yeah. That's the beauty. That's the beauty of it. You know how to shiny hunt it? Oh, I already read that. Okay, cool. Boom. All caught up with chat. You love to see it. Love when that happens. So you get close combat, flamethrower, acrobatics, and calm mind. That sounds sweet. I'll take all those things. Ooh. Right next to one another. I'm making swirly lollipops out of backing rod I got from Home Depot. You're going all in on the sweets tree. I'm all about it. Are you gonna do like, I don't know what else you could do. Do you have a trainer or are you wild? Wild, baby. Ain't nothing contained in this. I'm like Miley Cyrus, can't be tamed. Going ham. Oh, you should have candied hams. I don't even think that's a thing. So that's really cool. I'm excited. What else could you do on it? What region do you live in? Your mom's house. I live exclusively at your mother's home. When was the last time you laughed hard, like belly laugh? Oh God. Oh, that's a good question. I don't know when the last... Oh my God!
A viewer has been infected with
Would
the
you look
swine
at
flu.
this?
Prepare to debow.
Mew Boa. Mew Boa. I have not seen the name Mew Boa before. Mew Boa, if you're here, say hi in the chat if you feel like it. If you don't feel like it, thanks so much for the sub. Let's get a little bit of sub hype in the chat for Mew Boa, our newest subscriber, the newest infected with the Shine Flu. Thanks so much for coming on in, Mew Boa. Appreciate the sub, appreciate the lurks, appreciate the hangs, and yeah, come on in. Welcome. You're all, or it's like the Olive Garden. We're family here. Okay, the last time that I laughed hard like belly laugh would have been back in 2012. It's not the last time, but it's the one that like stands out the most. I was watching Hot Rod with all of my floor mates when I was in college. And it was the scene where he was falling down the hill. I laughed so hard that I actually threw up. And that's probably that's like the most memorable time. Hello, I'm more of a lurker while I shiny hunt. Was watching for a bit and I really love your vibes. Very chill. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Our lurkers are the ones that really make the difference here. So I super appreciate the sub, and don't ever feel like you have to chat. I just like being able to say hi and thank you to the people who do. But good luck with your hunts. That's awesome. Yeah, I literally laughed so hard that I threw up. So that was probably the last time that I can think of that I... No, okay, I remember. I remember the last time. Okay, so it was this last summer. So sorry, the first one is the most memorable. I will always remember that time because I literally like laughed so hard that I vomited. But the last time was this summer. I was on a fishing trip with my family, but also on my family fishing trip, 3 of my best friends go. So we are on this trip. My dad, my uncle, and one of my grandfathers is out in the boat. And so the 4 of us are just sitting there and we're like, well, it's a nice summer day. We should probably just drink. And so that's what we did. So children, I'm not condoning alcohol and using it unless you're old enough to make responsible choices, but we were and are and did. And so the song Narco by Timmy Trumpet comes on. And we had just opened our drinks up. And my buddy goes, okay, when the bass drops, should we chug our drinks? And we're like, yeah, why not? Like, we're on a fishing trip. Like, we have no obligations. Let's do it. So we're waiting. We're listening to this song. And if you've never listened to Narco by Timmy Trumpet, it has like this like hard hit. He yells narco, and then it's like this insane drop. And so we all just start slamming these drinks, which were ice cold, like the coldest drinks that I have ever had. And we all got about halfway down, like we all got to about the same spot before we all stop and just kind of like bend over and start screaming because our throats were on fire from how like cold and carbonated the drinks were. And I think we all just laughed so hard for like, not even kidding, 5 minutes. That was just amazing. That was so good. What's up, Kirk? Good to see you. And thank you, Hefty, for the hellos. Unfortunately, I did have to stream at the same time as Half Delicious today. Usually I don't like doing that because I like spending time in Hefty stream on Saturday mornings, but I needed to, so that's it. Joyce, did you see the thumbnail for this video? Because you are one of few people who will understand how funny it is. Oh, Dan Johnson, there we go. Dan Johnson's one of the people who was a part of the Narco tribute to our throat destruction. God, Dan, that was seriously like the fact that all of us stopped at the exact same time and just started screaming, that made it so memorable. So good, so good. Is shiny Apom better than shiny Barboach? No. Apoms are everywhere. Barboaches are harder to get. Brain freeze. It was like the worst brain freeze. Like it just killed. It was so unbelievably painful. And I think all of us at one point were like, why did we do that? And like just, oh, it was so good. I'll put you down in Hoenn, that's where my mom lives. Guys, do I make the joke? Do I make the joke or do I leave it? I think I'm gonna leave it alone. Oh yeah, Dan, you should go back and watch the beginning of the stream. You should go back and watch like the first 5 minutes of the stream. It was real good. Well, here, for anyone who was not present for the first 5 minutes of the stream, I'll give you a little taste. So there's your little taste. It was super fun. And I can't even get copyright for the 1812 Overture or any classical music, which is pretty awesome. EV for Vendetta, that's exactly it. Classical music might be the new soundtrack to the streams because, believe it or not, no copyright on classical music. At least as long as it was composed before a certain year, which is cool. Like even YouTube's like, where you can go into YouTube Audio and download all their music, they actually just have it available. Like I literally just went to YouTube Music Library and downloaded the 1812 Overture. Pretty sweet. Not caught the shiny. GG's on the shiny catch, my dude. What's up with the Paula Deen thumbnails? Well, Paula Deen primarily only makes the appearance in the Mornings with Arceus thumbnails. Mornings with Arceus, the shiny Arceus looks like a butter version of the original Arceus, and as we know, Paula Deen loves butter, and also being racist. So I have Paula Deen riding Arceus, because it's like how much Paula Deen loves butter, so she's just chilling on the butter horse. That's basically it. Has nothing to do with her racism. She's just a racist. And I find it funny. Not that she's racist, but the picture of her like this on Arceus, it just makes me laugh. I'm gonna go eat foods. Go eat the foods. I hope they are as enjoyable as they possibly can be, because I'm so ready to eat some foods, which I will be doing in like an hour and a half. That's a good day. But yeah, Theodore, my thumbnails are weird. Like, excruciatingly weird. And I think that's just what I like. Paula Deen is our Lord and Savior. She has blessed us with butter. She has. But again, I don't want anybody to forget, Paula Deen is very racist. A racist woman. And I don't celebrate that. I don't support her racism. I do support her butter affinity, though. The original Butter Queen is Julia Childs. That's true. Julia Childs was certainly not racist. I actually liked that movie, that Julia and Julia. Chinese, where do I go after giving Steven the letter in ORAS? I don't know, I never played the game. So I would say go to Google and search it. How about that? I'm so good. I'm so good. I love your thumbnails. Thank you. They are just a little dash of chaos sprinkled in with a little bit of fun. Yeah, Julia was good. I like that. We made the... I don't know how to pronounce the French version of it, so I'm not going to, but we made beef burgundy after watching that movie, and it was one of the most, like, delicious foods I've ever consumed. It was so unbelievably good. So unbelievably good. My grandma was a very racist woman. The stuff she'd say, I'd be like, that's what I'm saying, like, just the older gens say some things where it's like, probably shouldn't say that, grandfather, but that's okay. Sometimes you just gotta keep running up that hill, you know, running up that Nate hill. That's it. I've encountered a wild Frillish. Can you believe that? Can you believe that I've encountered 1,290 wild Frillish? Like, to me, that just throws me for a loop every time I see the numbers. You could have a Julia Child service a plate of Arceus. This is true. So, one of the things that I've been wanting to do is when Scarlet and Violet comes out, I want to hunt a shiny Fido while also making something with anybody who wants to, like doing a bread dough or like a baking, basically like a baking stream while also hunting Fido. But I wanted to see what y'all would want to be interested in doing. I was originally thinking pizza, then I was thinking bagels, and then I was thinking just a standard loaf of bread, and then I was thinking pita, and then I was thinking cinnamon rolls. So I want to know what you guys would like to do, because I think it'd be fun. It'd be like a mix of a baking stream and also a Fido shiny hunting stream, where basically we're shiny hunting when it's not, we're shiny hunting when like we're not actively doing something with the dough, but then when we're actively doing something with the dough, we're watching that. Dan, I can't do sourdough. I killed my starter. I killed my starter so dead. It's so dead. It was so dangerous. Dick boy, what's going on, Dick boy? Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, not sure if you have it, but a finger bun. I don't know what that is. What level does Barboach evolve? I don't know, man. Go check. I hate this answer, but go check Google. Those are things I don't know, that sort of thing specifically. And by the time you actually hear me say this and tell you, you probably could have gone to Google and gotten the answer faster anyway. I know about like shiny hunting methods and odds and stuff like that. I don't know about like the specific nitty gritties of Pokemon. I just don't. I wish I did, but I don't. Yeah, sourdough I can't do because I killed my starter, but I was thinking either bagels, pizza, cinnamon rolls, or just a standard loaf of bread. All of which could be done in one day. And I would like post the ingredients for everybody, so I would just like let you know exactly what you needed to make all of the above. But yeah, I don't know. I just thought it'd be fun. I thought it'd be a unique way to do it, and I have a camera now that I can actually set up like on a tripod, so it would make it easier to like actually like run the stream and be able to like show you the dough and like show you kneading and that sort of thing. Like you can actually see like the process, right? It's not just gonna be one of those things where like it'll just be a camera angled at like my workstation while I'm working on dough, which will be kind of cool. The sound quality won't be very good because I probably won't use my mic, but yeah, I think it could just be a cool thing. So I don't know, considering my options. Barboach, what does Barboach evolve into? Barboach into Wishcash? You can just catch a Wishcash. But I wouldn't evolve it. I would go just catch the Wishcash. There's an alpha Wishcash in the Meyerlands. So I definitely don't evolve it. Keep it shiny. Because then you can alpha hunt the Wishcash, which is actually super easy to hunt. Like it's a super easy flyover hunt. I would say do that. Holy crap, we are only 63 away from odds. Long hot dog bun with glossy icing lining on top, whatever decorations you want on it. Interesting. Katie! Hi, Katie. Katie's Dream Shinies, another fantastic content creator who is absolutely crushing it on Instagram and TikTok. It's very dope. Very, very dope. So if you have the Instagram or the TikToks, please do yourself a favor. Go follow her. And like, I'm there too, but my stuff's boring. I don't know how to make a good TikTok. I don't know how to make a good talk. How are you this fine day? I am super good. I played the new Stardew Valley board game last night, and so that was really exciting. And we're gonna play it again today because we lost by exactly 1 gold. Or technically 1 fish. We needed to catch 1 fish. But other than that, I'm great. Just doing some cash shiny hunting. Some 59 away from odds. Some rock and rolling, having a great old time. Getting hungry, gonna go eat some food soon. I have chicken or pork gyros that I made the other day. Super recommend CapCut for edit for TikTok. It's very newbie friendly. Okay, that's awesome. I'm currently just using Canva, which is still pretty good, but I will check it out. Is it free? Is it like freeware, or is it paid? So I'm trying to ball on a budget. That's kind of my goal. It's free. Okay, dope. I will definitely check it out. Morning, Nick. I don't know you can find shinies at the grocery store. Great thumbnail. Totally love it. Thank you. Thank you so much. There are only a handful of people who I know are going to look at that and be like, I get it. And I'm glad you're one of them. Thank you so much for the thank you so much for the support, my dude. I thought it was hilarious. I started making it this morning and I'm like, yeah, this is creative. This is probably the best that I'll ever do. But again, it's such a niche group of people that are going to understand it. It's only my fellow Canadians, but I love it. Makes me laugh. For anyone who doesn't get the thumbnail, No Frills is the name of a grocery store in Canada. It's kind of like the equivalent of like Save-A-Lot or Aldi, like one of those two. And so I changed the logo to say No Frillish. If you look up No Frills in Canada, you'll see what I'm talking about. Hey dude, getting prepped for the Dratini Community Day. Me too, man. I'm getting excited. I'm gonna try and go for a run right at about 2 o'clock. To hopefully get a handful, and then we'll do it again. Because when I'm on a run, I just use my Pokeball Plus, which then ends up usually netting me like 10 to 15 shinies. So I just got to get my, I got to go through, open up all my gifts, send all those things, just kind of get ready to have the Pokeballs that I need, that sort of thing. I love the sunrise in Gen 8 so much, as well as the sunset. Best time to find shinies. Yeah, it's super, super cool. I actually didn't realize how dynamic the like time change and stuff was until I started shiny hunting. I guess I don't really pay attention to stuff like that. I've been seeing the New Zealanders vids about the event after Community Day. Yeah, someone told me about that. There's like a Paldean event that happens at 5 o'clock, but Paldean? I don't know. An event. 1314, 1314. But yeah, I gotta get my Pokemon cleared out. Anything that I don't need, I gotta clear out. And then I have to open some gifts to make sure I have enough Pokeballs, and then I gotta go rock and roll. Pokemon I hate the most is Graveler. He always kills me. Yeah. Graveler, I don't like any of the Geodude line. I don't know if Dan Johnson is still here, if he's lurking, or if he's gone, but Dan Johnson's a big Geodude line fan. Gets a ton of them. I think he has 7 Geodudes in Arceus, like 2 Alpha Graveler and 1 Alpha Golem, or the other way around. It's got insane. Send it, Steve. Don't forget, I know you'll love my Aussie trait. Okay, I'll take a look at it. What's up, Rolanda? Good to see you. New profile pic? Looks like a new profile pic. Got cereal toast and cocoa of the heat. Just cocoa of the heat. Hot chocolate. Hot chocolate in the morning with breakfast. Am I bestie too? I thought Hefty was bestie. Stop that blasphemy right now. That's what I'm saying. You have billions of them. You got billions. Billions and billions and billions and billions. Billions. No. Almost ran into that golden. Yeah, Geodude's just a bad shiny. Like, its colors are just not nice. Just not nice. Oh, we need a new like goal. We're at 32. We need a like goal pinned up. Pinned up like goal. Like goal. Oh, there it is, Sensei. Doing us a good service here. Thanks, buddy. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I still understand this game. Which game? What's up, Shiny Autism? Thanks so much for the lurks. Which game don't you understand? Pokemon Sword and Shield? Or Schwat? Alright, my mom's Mii's character is mad, and my mom's mom, aka my grandma, is mad in Miitopia. Oh no! I don't want people to be mad. That is never good. Don't get mad, get glad. I hate that I can't get Pokemon Home on 3DS. Yeah, I mean, it's software though. Like, software deprecates all the time. It's just something that's a fact of life. Eventually Pokemon Home's not going to be usable on the next gen. The one I'm playing, well, tell me a bit why, and we'll talk about it. Why don't you understand it? What about it don't you understand? And let me help you. Let me help you get to a place of understanding, a place of deep understanding. I think I want to adjust my camera too. I'm tired of not being, there we go. Oh my god, I'm so happy that it's now in the center of my body. Okay. Bessie, you can still just call me Cool Rolanda. Okay, I'm down with it. I just thought Hefty was your bestie, not me. Axe use eye, we want nothing to do with that. But I do want this. Come here. What's up, Tiff? Tiff, I'm going to the game tomorrow, and I know you're going next week, and you get to go to the Holy Land, and I just go to Detroit, but it's so good to see you, Tiff. It's been so long. Not, and I know, but you know that we know that I know that you know. But I'm just so happy you're here, and I hope that things are going great. I hope that life is coming to you in the best way possible. I play my 3DS. Is this whole game just grinding to collect? Oh no, absolutely not. This is a full Pokemon game. This is just like exactly the same as any of the other games. It's just a little different story, a little different model of like gym leader, but it's just like if you've ever played any other Pokemon game. Any of them, it's just like that. But there is a shiny hunting component, and this is that shiny hunting component. But it's the same as it would be in any other game. The grind is not part of the game. The grind is just if you want to do that after the fact, which is what I'm doing. Like, I'm just grinding through this just to try and get a couple shinies. But no, this was a great game. This was an amazing game. If this was the entire game, I would never play it. I would say this is horrible, and I would put it down. But this is just the fun part of it. Go Pack Go, yeah, hopefully they get their poop in a group, because it's been pretty brutal to watch this year. It's good to be here while you are alive. It's good to be here while I'm alive. It's also true, but yes, it's great to have you here. I think Hefty's live too. At least he was. I don't know if he's still done. Did you see the new Pokemon coming to Pogo today? I've heard a lot about it, but I haven't actually seen it. So I'll have to look into it. I'm doing the same hunts as you. You're going Frillish too, buddy. All right. This is just like one of my final spillovers from like the Halloween hunts, like the October hunts. So I just want to get it done so that I can move on to something else. But because I want to get it done, it's probably going to last like 3 months. So we're just going to have to go through it. We're going to have to grind it out. But what's up, Dysart? Oh, I don't know why I just did that. I hate that. Hi, Amber. I hate myself. I just read it. I didn't even use my brain. I did not functionally use my brain there. I just spoke and just read, and that's stupid. Hi, Amber. Thank you for the butt. Appreciate the butt. I still don't get it. Theodora, have you played a Pokemon game before? And I don't mean that to sound like sassy. I'm just asking, like, have you played a Pokemon game before? I don't know how to sound that without, or say that without sounding like I'm just being mean, but I'm not. I'm genuinely asking, like, have you played one of the main story Pokemon games before? Okay, so that's a big part of it. So basically, this is just a RPG, is all that Pokemon is. You start out with whatever Pokemon you choose. In this case, Rillaboom was the one that I chose, was his original. They evolve the higher level they get, and you go through like an entire story where you go head to head, you fight other gym leaders, you fight other trainers, you level up, you strengthen, all that stuff. You just go through and you do all of that, and then that eventually takes you to the final, where you go and you beat the main boss, whatever, you beat the main story. And then after the fact, you can do whatever you want. Like, it's just open world. You can go collect as many Pokemon as you want. You can, there's all these different things that you can do. One of the things that you can do is shiny hunting. In shiny hunting, once you have the shiny charm, which is an item you can get for completing the Pokédex, which is where you catch every single Pokemon that exists in the game, you can make shiny hunting very easy. And essentially what it means is that you just, again, kind of run into Pokemon over and over and over again. And in this situation, this particular Pokemon that I'm going for has a 1 in 1,365 chance of being shiny. And so what I'm doing is just running into them over and over again in the hope that one of these Pokemon will hit that 1 in 1365 odd of being shiny. But it doesn't mean that I will find one between now and 1,365. It means that I have a bag full of 1,365 marbles. All of them are red and one of them is blue. I shake the bag, I pull a marble out. If it's blue, I got the shiny. If it's red, I put it back in, shake the bag, and draw again. So that's basically what I'm doing, is I'm just shaking a big old bag of marbles, trying to get my blue marble, but realistically I'm going to see a lot more red. And in this case, I've seen 1,345 red marbles and 0 blue marbles. Andrew Lewis, what is going on? What is going on? Good to see you. Appreciate you stopping in. You're asking me what's up. I'm just shiny hunting. What's up with you? What are you doing? So there you go, Theodora. That is kind of like the explanation. So this is not what you have to do in the game. This is just what I'm choosing to do, is I chose a specific target, and now I'm encountering it over and over again to try and get its shiny version, if I can.
Warning.
Oh, baby. We got ourselves another subscription today. Andrew Lewis, thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate you. A little bit of sub hype, a little bit of day bow bow power in the chat for Andrew Lewis. Thank you so much, man. We got King Jelly yesterday and I changed its nature to timid. Reached level 100, hyper train it. Got the IVs I wanted for it, had to grind a TM Thunderbolt to give it. Dang. Did you get it random encountering like this? Sweet. Theodora, I'm here to explain whatever you need. Whatever questions you have, I'm here to help, because it took me a while to understand it. But for a long time, I'm like, I don't get why people would go through the trouble of like resetting over and over again to get a shiny Pokemon. And then I realized, because it's fun. Because that reaction when you finally get one, that moment when you finally have it, come on. Oh, that's awesome. That's so sick. Current hunt is Duskull. Legendly, happy weekend to you too. Legion, good to see you, buddy. Thanks so much for coming on in. Lots of content creators in the chat. Lots of people creating great YouTube content. Don't you question me. Don't you question me. It is really time consuming, but it's one of those things that's a lot more fun when you're doing it live like this or with friends. Like when I go back home for Thanksgiving and I get to hang out with my buddy Dan Johnson again. I have a feeling that he and I are going to be doing a lot of this. I have a feeling that we're just going to be sitting on a couch doing nothing, just doing this over and over again. It's going to be great. Tiff, seeing you open my Poké gift after more than a year. Wow, Tiff. I've hatched 500 eggs, still haven't gotten a shiny Larvesta. Speaking of Dan Johnson, he got a shiny Larvesta in 100 eggs yesterday, so talk to him. His Masuda luck is out of this world. I don't know anyone who has Masuda luck the way that he does. Even Puffin, who I always thought historically had the best, Dan's is better. Can you explain why hot cocoa is better in the morning? Mornings are typically colder. Mornings and evenings. Like, I wouldn't drink hot cocoa at like 3 in the afternoon in the summer. But, I don't know. Sugar? Because you're drinking sugar? Fire types hate me. I put together a spreadsheet showing all of my cumulative odds from all of my hunts. And on average, my Masudas are 336 eggs. That's like what I typically would look at, is 336. So my standard odd, I'm actually under odds. 336 out of 512. So pretty good. All right, 11 encounters, 11, and we are going to be at odds. That's crazy. Potentially my like 3rd over odds hunt in a row. Potentially, it's not done yet, but potentially this will be my 3rd over odds hunt in a row. Still have Giratina with your name on it. Interesting. Hoping for blue or pink. Ideally hoping for blue, but I do actually like them both. I like blue slightly more, but I won't be disappointed with either. Because I do like the change. Like, I know it's a little bit more subtle in the female, but I enjoy it. I like when they make colors like deeper and richer, and that's what they do with this one, is they just like deepen and enrich in the colors. I'm so annoyed. 3 minutes into my walk, my mobile data ran out. Oh no! Did you get any shinies in those 3 minutes? Toast is delicious. Toast is delicious. Well, the Duskull are gone. Oh. Gonna have to get back at it. Get back at it. Go get them red skulls. Blue? Blue. I like them both. They go from ice cream to freezer burn ice cream. They do. They truly do. No shinies. Dang. Well, Bella, if I get one, I mean, it's a Pokemon Go shiny. I'm sure you don't want one, but I always get so many extras. Theodore, take care. Thank you so much for spending some time with us here, and we'll see you again next time. Have a great, great, great Saturday. All right. 5 encounters. 5 encounters to go. As soon as I set my Cocoa, I get the Turtwig. Love that. And curry hunting. Okay. That's one method that I do not understand. Because I saw someone that it took them like a bunch of curries, but it does sound kind of fun. Like, I want to try it, but I don't know what the odds are. I don't know how you... I don't know it. 180 cooking and 39 encounters. Yeah, see, like, that just seems like... Do you just basically like soft reset so you don't waste all your berries, would be my guess. Like soft reset, set up camp. Yeah, curry hunting just doesn't seem... Yeah, I don't know. It has me at a loss for words. I just don't get it. I don't understand it. Very time consuming. The odds are full. Yeah, that's not for me. That's not for me. I have like 40 shinies in Ultra Sun, but I never play. That's why you gotta have Pokemon Home. Can't you like transfer them to bank or something like that? Odds are 1 in 496. There's like a 30% chance to even get a spawn from a curry. Yeah, that's not for me. I don't have the patience for that. God, I love something with a nice silvery sheen. It's literally just for the mark, but I personally enjoyed the hunt. It's exciting to see new Pokemon pop up in your camp. So, like, could you just catch a Pokemon and get the curry mark then? Even if it's not shiny? Like, could you just, like, every Pokemon that you catch would have a curry mark? Because that's kind of cool. I would just do that just to try and get, like, a curry marked Pokemon that I like. Alright. This is going to be at odds if I get it, or we're going to be over odds if I don't. Another over odds hunt, y'all. Wild. Wild that we're having another one. I have 3 boxes full of shines in PLA I haven't played in a while. I do too. I gotta move all my PLA stuff into Pokemon Home. What should I hunt in Sword and Shield? Go for Muna. Mina. I'm gonna do that next, because when I started this one, I didn't realize how many like Munas spawn in fog in this area. Like, you could just blast them out, so I'm gonna go for that next. I think that'll be fun. That's what I decided. It's like a 1 in 5 chance of getting a spawn if you make a Charizard class curry. Gotcha. So I'd have to first learn how to like not screw up all my curries. And then assuming that the curries are unscrewed up, then I could make it even better. Alright. Interesting. Yeah, that's wild. I've watched some people talk, like someone made a video on curry hunting, and I was watching the video and I was just waiting for them to say like what the benefits were, and they never did. And I was like, okay, so no benefit, basically. There's a lot of setup. Your Pokemon have to be BS with you and with each other first. Oh, that's okay. That is just aggressive. That is just an aggressive hunting method. Bullet and Noibat are good options for shiny hunt, but Noibat can be a little hard. Yeah, Masuda was easy, but Masudas are always easy. Once I did 10 encounters and I got so tired of it. Yeah, like I said, that's just, unfortunately, that's just not for me. But listen, different strokes, right? That's it. Different strokes for different folks. That's why the Korean Mark shinies are some of the rarest in the game. That's very cool, though. No one wants to do it. I'm hoping to get lucky. Are you going to tap out? Like after you say like, oh, I've done 800 encounters, I'm done? Or are you like going to push it to odds? Like odds, it seems like it would take forever. I don't know how long a curry takes, but I don't think it was like a short amount of time. It's number 5, y'all. It's yawn number 5. How many likes are there? Pretty close to 40. Not there. I would probably give up at 100 encounters. Gotcha. Three days, I have 39 encounters. Rough. That is brutal. That would take you years to hit odds. Brutal. That's brutal. My rival's such a loser, he doesn't have the sparkly boy. Poor guy. Few minutes. That is just so much time. Yeah, I mean, if you do manage to get a shiny, if you're fortunate enough for that to happen, like that's one that you never get rid of, ever. That's one that you keep for life. That's one that you 3D print. Your right arm hurts from fanning the flames. Oh, at least you're getting a workout. You're gonna be like, just absolutely freaking joked. Yoked? Jacked? Yoked? What's the phrase? Joked? Yoked? Yoked. Jacked and yoked. You're gonna be jacked and yoked. All right, man, I'm gonna go. Good luck on the Frillish. Thank you so much. Legendly, it was good seeing you. Hopefully we get this so that I can have it. I guess that's really what it boils down to. Hopefully we get it so that I can have a shiny Frillish. That's life. Let's see what we do. I gotta straight up stretch before I start hunting. That's hilarious. Like, that's actually very funny. There was another one over behind me, too. Nice, didn't even have to do anything. Just literally stand here. Did not have to do a danged thing. Actually, I had to go over odds again. I'm just getting used to it with these random encounter hunts. I just am used to being in the 2000s. In Pokemon, should I breed my Gmax Venusaur for a shiny Bulbasaur? I don't know, man. Why not? What's preventing you from doing it? What would be the reason not to do it? Tell me that. I bet if you do DAs, you get a shiny in 3 raids. Yeah, usually that's how it works. I'm not even kidding. DAs, my luck is great. Masuda, my luck is slightly below average. Or slightly below odds, and then these encounters, it's above odds. But again, I mean, I did have one at 265, so that was super early. That was my first one ever. So I'm sure I got spoiled, and then Hone Edge took a while. Snom was just a little treat, and then Phantom took a while. That's how she goes. Eventually it'll be shiny, just not right now. That's it, Gunner. When you ask a question like, should I do this? You have to ask yourself, what is the reason why I wouldn't do it? And if you don't have a good reason, then you just do the thing. That's it. Oh, Frillish, you sad, sad jellyfish. I will do it after I get a shiny and Ultra Sun. Heck yeah, buddy. That's it. Just keep racking up the shinies. That's what's up. That's what's up. Not just one shiny, not just 2 shiny, all the shinies. What's up, Space Lord? Good to see you. Love their little crowns. I know, it's so cool. And I like that hers is like more tiara driven and his is more like crown driven. It's cool. They did a good job with this shiny. Or with this, not just shiny necessarily, but with the actual design of the Pokemon, they did a pretty good job. Like it. I don't know if you guys can hear Mrs. Shiny's just slamming drawers in the bathroom, but it is like aggressively loud. I don't know what the heck she's doing. And Breath of the Wild, nice. I've actually never played Breath of the Wild, and everybody tells me, oh my god, you gotta play Breath of the Wild, so someday I think I have to. But I have not actually played it. No, I can't hear it good, because it's like shaking my wall. Like, what are you doing? Like, drawers can close slowly. Like, they don't have to be slammed shut in order for a drawer to close. It's so good. That's what everybody tells me. And I believe it. I believe it. I just haven't personally played it. Had via the Breath of the Wild for 6 months and have yet to play it. I'm telling you, you're busy. That's what happens when you're a busy bee. A busy bee. Well, actually, I can't say that you're that busy because you've been doing like days of hunting for curry marked Pokemon, so I can't say that busy is necessarily the reason. Uninspired is what I'll say is the reason. Got the hard copy of the digital, my husband hung it the whole time. There's the answer. There's the answer I was looking for, right there. All these solutions. You going to work on completing a living national dex? Nah, probably not. Like a living shiny national dex? or just like a living like national dex for this game. Because if you're asking about just a living national dex for this game, I basically have it done. There's only a handful that I don't have. Talking about shinies, no, no patience for that. It's not necessarily, I guess it's not a matter of patience, it's a matter of options, because I only have this, Let's Go, and Arceus, and BDSP, and there's not really, like, good, of course, shiny, no. Then I would say probably not. Maybe for Scarlet Violet, because it'll be easier to do. But yeah, probably not. I don't have the time. Like, I wish if I had the time, I would make an attempt, but it's just a lot that's required, and I don't have it. 1400, holy crap. Space Lord is lurking. But maybe I need to understand. Dan, what is the national dex in comparison to the regional dex? Is the talking all-inclusive national dex, every single Pokemon ever? Oh no. Oh no, then that's a 0% chance. For shiny at least. For the actual like inclusive national dex could be possible depending on where people or where Pokemon appear in different games. That's something that's theoretically doable with Pokemon Home. I know Hefty has it done. And Hefty's only, I think, 40 away from a shiny dex, like full living shiny dex, if I'm not mistaken there. But no, aside from that, probably not. Probably not. I think I was getting mistaking that with a regional dex. Regional dex is possible. That's something that's actually technically doable. Gunner, did you get a shiny in Ultra Sun? I thought you said you weren't stopping until you get a shiny in Ultra Sun. Did that just happen? Because that's wild. You get one that quick. I love watching people in the chat, like, as I'm just sitting here struggling to get a shiny jellyfish, they're getting like 80 shinies a day. Oh, gotcha, you didn't get one. You're just quitting. You're just stopping the game. Stopping early. 1,000. 406. 1,406. These blue snowballs are a real powerful mic. I gotta give it up to Blue. Blue, if you're out there, man, you're my boy, Blue. There's lots of things spawning right now. Do you hear all those Frillish noises? They're just being so Frillish and free. Come here, Blue Frill. Something that I really can't tell with this shiny is what happens with the eyes. I see like Maybe a little deeper red and then a lighter blue, maybe? On the female, at least? The male, it looks like they turn purple. But I don't really know. Can't really tell. I guess I could make the GIF bigger and then I could totally see it, but it's a lot of effort. But you know what? It's not so much effort that I'm not willing to do it. Yeah, okay, so just a little bit of a change. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Just like lighter all around. Shiny? What'd you get a shiny? Abomasnow in Sword and Shield? Sun. Oh, nice. What's up, GGP? How we doing, buddy? We are, we're over odds again. We're over odds again. We're over odds again. Oh man, I'm good. I am hungry. I'm starting to really feel the need for some pork gyros, some pita, some pork, some tzatziki, some pickled red onions. Really feeling it. But yesterday I didn't heat up my pita, so it kind of like ripped. Today I have to heat up my pita so that it doesn't rip. That's how I'm doing. No one likes a ripped pita. Hey, pita. Oh, Frillish. Man, like I think I just cracked my neck. Oh, that was brutal. The only good thing I have is that I bought 400 Ultra Balls and now I have 361. That's not too bad. Only 39 bowls. 39 Ultra Bowls. I heard one. There you are. There you are. Alright. I don't like that they like disappear if you don't get them right away. I feel like you are just doing pink. No, I feel like the females spawn a lot more often because I'm trying to run into anything that I can. And I feel like the females spawn more than the males do. I could be wrong about that, but that's just kind of what it's felt like. I just feel like I see a lot more pink than I do blue. Well, with the exception of these two blue that just spawn back to back. So there's that. I guess that part is actually factually incorrect. Better chance to win the bet. Not necessarily. Well, yeah, technically. Technically, yeah. But I could be wrong. They could spawn, they could each have 50% chance to spawn. I don't really know. It just feels like I see more of the female than I do the male. Again, I don't know. I don't have any evidence or proof of that. Welcome back, Caleb. Bella's lurking. Yeah. The thumbnail is bringing you bad luck. I know, but it's a very creative thumbnail. It's probably the most creative thumbnail that I've ever made, if we're being honest. Of all the thumbnails I've made, this one stands out as probably my favorite. If in case you didn't know, No Frills is the name of a grocery store in Canada. And that is their logo, but I changed Frills to say Frillish and added a Pokeball instead of a maple leaf. And I've never been happier. I've never been happier with something that I've just randomly thought up aggressively while in bed this morning. Yeah, so yeah, that's why I did it, is because No Frills is the name of a grocery store, and I was like, No Frillish. I like this, No Frillish. Alright, 40 likes. You know what that means. We have unlocked today's game. Wheel of Fortune. We're going back to the wheel. Going back to the wheel. Good night, Charborg. Sleep tight. Thanks so much for stopping in, and we'll see you again, hopefully, Monday? Monday morning. Thank you, Tiff. If you Google the No Frills logo, you're going to see it, and you're going to be like, alright, Nick, you did it. You did the thing here. You did the thing. And I did. The thing was done. The thing was 100% done. Oh my goodness. I cannot wait to go on this run for the Dratinis. It's going to be exciting. I think if I manage to push myself to 10 kilometers, I should sincerely get 10 to 15 Pokemon. Female do spawn more what I have to look up, what I've looked up. Okay, yeah, that makes sense because I feel like I've seen a lot more. That's pretty amazing. Thank you. Thank you. I feel very, very, very happy with it. Did Kem see it? Yeah, I sent it to him this morning. I sent it to him and Philly early this morning because they're the only, and Joyce. Well, Joyce I think just saw it, but Joyce stopped in. But yeah, one of my finer moments. Do you ever reuse thumbnails or do you change it every stream? I reuse it if it's the same hunt. So like if you look at my mornings with Arceus, they're exactly the same. I just use that one over and over. And then like the Frillish for the first two was the same. And then Mimikyu was the same. But this is the first time I've actually changed it up during the middle of a hunt. Aside from that, I use the same thumbnail if it is the same hunt, but I change it for every hunt. It's a bit different. I like it. It's probably my favorite part of streaming actually, is creating the thumbnails and the artwork. So when I know that I'm going to be hunting something, I just make a thumbnail for it. Or sometimes if I'm like, hey, I have an idea for a thumbnail, I'll just make it, and then if I do that hunt, eventually I already have the thumbnail ready, which is nice. But yeah. You just always have such crazy fun thumbnails. I thought of you when I made the last one. That's awesome. Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things, like I said, it's fun for me. So instead of, sitting there and just doing some like very basic stuff, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna mix this up a bit. Not to say, like, there's some really nicely designed, I'm just gonna run into this one for fun. There's some really nicely designed, very basic thumbnails. Like Brandon R24 typically has like very straightforward thumbnails, but they just look aesthetically pleasing. But I think that's just his deal. Like, I think he's just like really good and has a good brain for that. I don't, but I do have a brain for chaos. And so that allows me to implement a little chaos into my stream, which is always exciting. Why is this a cleanup? I like his shiny reaction thumbnails the best. Yeah, like where he has like his face in the circle somewhere on the thing. It's always really good. Two shinies in a row. Dang, Gunner. I don't know. What are the odds in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon? I actually don't even know the odds there. You don't know the odds. How? Female Howdon. Okay, here we go. My husband was just on the phone with a coworker and said two-man scissor lift, and I died with. Oh, Tip, you and I have a very, very similar childish sense of humor, and to me, I think that's beautiful. I think it's beautiful. Oh my god, it is 12 o'clock. I don't think he could have rolled his eyes harder. Sounds like a good guy then. 146 no shiny charm for like me, and I am, listen, I'm not denying that this could have happened, but I am highly suspicious that you got two 4096 shinies back to back. Just saying, it's not impossible. Not impossible, but I am highly suspicious of you, Gunner. Again, it's not impossible that that could have happened, but it is just very unlikely. I think wormholes have better odds. I could be wrong about that. I thought they did. But I don't know, I never played that game. I never played it. I'm just a highly suspicious person. We can't go on, baby, with suspicious shinies. Wormholes have up to like 30% shiny rates. Okay, so then that would make more sense. That I can get behind. Okay, only 5 away from 100 over odds. Man, it just feels like we just got to odds. How about that? How about that? Frillish, you Frillish fool. I don't know why. I think I've said this before, but like when I just ran into that one, I had that feeling in my stomach. Like when you see a shiny, that's what it felt like. Yeah, I got into SH1N1 and it says something about 36% better. Okay, that makes sense then. Well, congratulations on that. That's sweet. Hunting Ya Mask, nice. That's a good one. Galarian or the standard? Yeah, I was gonna, and not, I'm like I said, man, it's not that it's impossible. I'm not saying that it is, because it's certainly not. Like you could totally get back-to-back 4096s. That's not like a statistically impossible thing. It's just very, very, very low. 98% though, so maybe you're just having. Okay, I'm trying to push through. That's yacht number 6. Maybe you're just having a lucky day. You're hitting 98% on the shiny luck. I mean, you could just be crushing it. 100 over odds, and it is not shiny. 100 over odds already. We started at 10. What did we start at? 10, 12? 10, 12, and now we're up to 1466, so 454 today? Not too bad. What's that term when you get the top of the peak and stop yourself? Plateau. The plateau. That's what it feels like. Felt like I just plateaued. I just plateaued all over myself. Oh, I hate it when I plateau all over myself. That's what happened. 1469. Gonna be shiny. Calling it now. 2 more encounters. Gonna be either green or a different shade of red. Happening. You guys don't think it's happening? I know it's happening. Right here. Blue. Shiny. Calling it. Oh, he didn't get it right. Didn't get it right. Can't even make a good video. Ludicolo Shiny is good. It is. I love Ludicolo Shiny. It's one of my favorites. Actually, it's probably in like my top 3. Spawn resetting Alpha Gligar currently, it is exhausting. All of those spawn resets are exhausting. I personally am not a huge soft reset method fan in any game. It just is so like uninvolved. Like that's the thing that's happening with me and Arceus is like, oh, it's just such a slog. I haven't tried it in here though, so maybe it'll be good because I know that you can set up your spot right where it spawns, so you don't have to do any like interactions. So like game boots, there you go, bam, you're out. But I tell you what, I don't know. I don't know. I like being able to like actually actively play the game. Which, I mean, this is not really even playing the game. This is just running into stuff. Oh, yeah, Ludicolo and Detective Pikachu was top tier. But I just like being able to actually, like, actively, like, do things while I'm playing. Like, I don't just like resetting over and over again. That's just me. This one, is that one bug? That's Shiny's red and blue, I think is first. Skorupi? You talking Skorupi? All right, y'all, I'm going to take us to 1500, and then we're going to and we're gonna play our mini game. Today's mini game is going to be Wheel of Fortune. And so if you'd like to play Wheel of Fortune, I'm just gonna pin a message here. Oh wait, actually, I'll make a new poll. Let's close this one out. Yanma. Yanma. All right, here we go. Do you want to play Wheel of Fortune? Yes. Type no. Don't type. There we go. We are asking our community if they want to play Wheel of Fortune. So if you do want to play Wheel of Fortune, if you just give me 2 seconds, what you're going to do is type hashtag WOF in the chat, and you'll be entered in for a chance to play the game. You're going to play this game. What's up, Sax? Good to see you, buddy. Now remember, the only rules of all of my mini games is you have to be ready to be active in chat, because there is a bit of a delay between when I speak and when you hear it. I don't have internet that's good enough to be, or a computer that's good enough to be able to run a super low latency stream. So there is about a 5 to 6 second delay. You just have to be aware of that. So as a result, I need you to be ready. When it's your turn, tell me whether you want to spin the wheel, buy the thing, all the stuff that you could do. Just gotta get you ready. That's the only thing that you gotta make sure that you're doing here is just participating. Did mine count? Yes. Yeah, it did. Okay, so excited. I think we're gonna have just a great time. I think it's gonna be top tier. I think everybody's gonna just enjoy their lives inside of the Wheel of Fortune. But remember, said it once, I'll say it again. Need you to be active, ready to go, ready to crush it, actively participating. It will never not be a pleasure to see you, Tiff. I agree. It's like when the day changes, you know, when things go from good to bad, you see Tiff, and then they go from bad to great. And then when you see Tiff when things are already good, it goes good to great, to better, to best. I don't know what I'm talking about, but Tiff's just a bundle of joy. I thought No Frills was just Canadian. It is. It is. But, I mean, I live in Canada, so when in Canada, do what the Canadians do. I'm blushing. Well, keep on blushing. Yeah, only a handful of Canadians are going to understand today's thumbnail, and that makes me happy, because I find it hilarious. Also, in the 1,483 encounters, not a single one of them has been a brilliant aura. And I don't know if that's just like the way that you do, like surfing has something different. Canadian boys, how about it? Yeah, man. I don't know, I just thought No Frills was hilarious. The No Frillish. Hello again, I'm not new, I just changed my name. Otterite Gaming, what's up? What's your old name? What was your old name? I didn't know he was Canadian either. I'm a big fan of it. Check your Pokedex. Have you defeated at least one Frillish? I don't know. Do you have to defeat at least one to get brilliant auras? Like they don't unlock unless you delete one? Old name was Storm. Oh, gotcha. Wrong button. Took it too personal to chat, but today I had to. This is what I do. Just bring it out. Oh, I didn't know you had to defeat at least one. That's crazy. So that's probably why. What am I doing? What do I want to do? I want to sort by A to Z. No. Well, there we go. Well, I'm going to take one out. I did not know that. That is such a new fact for me. Bella, you're so good. You're just so freaking smart. Gunner, this is your warning. Shiny luck again and you're timed out. This This is what we get for having Bella in our lives. So internet might have been misspoke. I might have misspoke. So I have 1 gigabit down and I have 30 megabit up. So it's not, the upload speed isn't quite as high as I would like it to be. Like if I had something like fiber op, that would be a different story. But my computer's just not strong enough to handle something with high latency. So just kind of, or sorry, with ultra low latency, it causes a lot of lag, and I'd have to really drop like my bit rate, which is kind of unfortunate because then the quality of the stream goes down. So yeah, I just decided that it was better to leave it with the low latency and just have that little bit of lag time until I can get a better computer that can submit, or I guess handle it. But yeah, the download's nice. The 1000 gigabit's pretty nice. Or sorry, not the 1000 gigabit, the 1 gigabit, 1024 megabit. But the 1 gigabit download has been really, really great, especially for like Xbox has like the auto update, so it's nice. Grinding is so boring, but I'm almost done. Oh, almost done. You just got to be at the club, then it's not that bad. Ooh, King, the festive edition, infected with the shine flu. Little Day Bow Bow hype in the chat.
Oh, Day Bow Bow. Ooh. Day Bow Bow.
With
Day Bow Bow.
I just love Day Bow Bows. With fiber internet here in Canada, the upload speed is also 1 gigabit, which is pretty crazy. But the internet that I have, I can't get fiber, so. Did really nobody liked my comment about grinding's okay if you're up in the club? Like no one. I swear I've dropped some gems today. Female Frillish Shiny looks a lot better than the male in my opinion. Well, that's cool. I like the male more, but I don't dislike the female, which is pretty cool. Because most people have strong preferences one way or the other. I just like one a little bit more, but it's not a strong preference. It's simply just a preference. All right, this is everybody's last chance. We have 4 checks left before we get through the end of the day and go into our mini game. So if you are in the mood to play Wheel of Fortune, you need to type a hashtag WOF in the chat. You need to type a hashtag WOF in the chat. My head getting too big for the face cam. Listen, when I say things that are funny, I know they're funny. I'm not going to deny it. I'm a sucker for blue. The lighter blue on females is what gets me. Nice. All right, we got 2 more. Again, hashtag WOF if you want to play today's minigame. If not, you are ineligible. You're going to be removed from the pool. Well, I mean, the pool is already decidedly choosing itself, but yeah. All right, last encounter of the day. Will it be shiny? These are the questions we ask. And the answer, unfortunately, is no, it will not. So let's rock and roll into our minigame. I'm probably gonna do some checks while I'm drawing the giveaway. So number 1 is Bella. Bella's gonna be in spot number 1. Bella has won the first slot. There are only 4 entries, so we'll see who's next. Tiff is next. Tiff is going to be going after this. Tiff is going to be in the 2nd position, and Caleb is going to be in the 3rd. Caleb, if you are still here, please let me know in the chat. I haven't seen your message in a while, but you are going to be in spot number 3. So, as soon as I hear from Caleb, we will kick things off. Let me get I got to get my wheel opened up. I have to open up my wheel. The Wheel of Fortune. Go. All right, here is my wheel. Where's the wheel? Where's the wheel? Oh my god, where's my wheel? There's the wheel. All right, sorry about that, y'all. Had to get the wheel set up, and I'm just gonna keep saying wheel. All right, Caleb's here. All right, awesome. So, what happens if you win? You get to play next time without having to be drawn again, and then I usually give a roll in the Discord if you're in the Discord. All right, well, we might as well take it to 15:05, and then we can go ahead and do it. And then we can run right into the game. Okay, so again, Caleb is in the 3rd spot. Bella, you're in the 1st. Tiff, you're in the 2nd. As is tradition, the 1st spot does get to, in fact, go first, so Bella will be the first one to go. And that is 15:05. So let's get on into it. Let's do a quick transition over into our good old Wheel of Fortune. Here we go. Rock and rolling. Let's keep it going. Where's my Wheel of Fortune theme? There we go. All right. So, Bella, we are starting with you, and because this is just the way that it goes, everybody does have to start with a wheel spin, so we're just going to go ahead and spin your wheel, because that's how things are going to kick off every time. So, Bella, the wheel spin is beginning, and with the wheel spin, you get $600 per correct letter. Please feel free to guess a letter. We are waiting on you to make your guess. Gonna rock and roll. So good luck to everybody. Today's category is a thing. It is a thing. Remember, everything in Pokemon or in Wheel of Fortune is Pokemon related. Everything in my version of Wheel of Fortune is Pokemon related. We have an L. Bella is tossing up an L on the board already, but is the L that is being tossed up on the board a letter on the board? And the answer is yes, it is. Bella getting a $600 start. So Bella, you can now choose if you want to spin the wheel, buy a vowel, or solve the puzzle. Caleb, you are the 3rd. You are all the way on the right. 3rd player. Gonna buy an E. All right, so by buying an E, Bella is sacrificing $250, bringing her down to $350. And is there an E? There is actually not an E. There is not an E. Okay, no E. All right, Tiff, we are going to you. We're spinning your wheel here. Spin my wheel, spin my wheel. Bankrupt. So Tiff, you do not get a turn. Caleb, it goes right to you. Caleb, you are up next. Your letters are worth $500 each. So Caleb, please guess a letter, my dude. Guess a letter. How did you find 3 words without an E? It was skill. It was skill, I'm telling you. Try to make it a little bit harder because some of the other puzzles have been super solvable. Caleb says C. Is there a C? I forgot how much I said yours are worth. Was it 500? Was it 600? I'm sorry. That was a terrible hosting thing. I might have to go back and look. Who remembers? How much are they worth? How much are the letters worth? Somebody want to help me out? 500. All right, Caleb gets 500. Caleb, you get 3 C's. 3 C's. Caleb gets 3, bringing his money up to $1,500. Caleb, would you like to buy a vowel? Would you like to spin the wheel, or would you like to solve the puzzle? Now, everyone remember, solving the puzzle only gives you $1,000, and it does not matter if you solve. You do not just win by solving. If someone were to solve the puzzle right now and they don't have enough money to win, the other person does win. It is only the person who has enough money to win. All right, so Caleb, buying a vowel, you can buy A, E, I, O, and U. E has already been bought and there are no E's, but it costs you $250 per letter. You can solve the puzzle, which means that you get $1,000 and you guess the puzzle correctly and you win. If you don't, the play passes on to the next player. Or you can spin the wheel, which means that you can spin the wheel and guess any letter that is not a vowel. Those are your 3 choices. No, it wasn't directed at you because it happened in the last 2 games. Razzie lost and Kirk lost because they solved the puzzle without actually having enough money. It was not directed at you. It happened in the last 2 games. Crazy. Wheel, you're gonna spin the wheel. All right, Caleb's a risk taker. I dig it. Caleb, we are spinning your wheel, and your wheel is coming back with a $800 per letter. So go ahead and guess a letter. Remember, no vowels can be guessed here. Buying a bee. $800. Are there any bees? No, there are no bees. No bees, no bees. All right, Bella, we are to you. You could theoretically buy a vowel, or you could spin the wheel. It's up to you. There are no bees. No bees. We're gonna spin. Here we go. Here we go. Let's spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. Wheel spin gives us $2,000 per letter. 2,000. This is the first time that's ever been hit. Bella, you could potentially get some cash here. So make good choices. N. Bella says N. For $2,000. No ends. No ends. Tiff. It is your spinning time. Tiff, 700 per letter. 700 per letter. I'm so sorry, Bella. That could have been just all the cash that could ever exist. Tiff, you can spin. Well, you did spin the wheel. You can guess a letter. R. All right, we have an R. $700. We actually have 4 R's. Tiff is taking a commanding lead with $2,800. $2,800. Tiff, would you like to spin, buy a vowel, or solve the puzzle? Tiff would like to solve for 1,000. Tiff, what is today's Wheel of Fortune? It is correct. Today's category is the Charizard class curry. It is extremely, extremely timely considering that you are currently doing a curry hunt. But Tiff, you are, I think, the leading champ. I don't think anyone has ever scored more than 3,800. So you are currently top dog when it comes to this. You will get to play next round without having to win again. And that is basically how it goes. What's up, Cam? Thanks so much for stopping in, buddy. We are just about to wrap things up. While we were playing some Wheel of Fortune, I was admittedly, I was doing some checks in the background. So we did get an additional Oh God, an additional 15. But I'm going to wrap things up because I'm starting to get hungry. I got some stuff to do today. Got to get ready for this community day to hopefully get some stuff done. So we had 509 checks today, 509 additional encounters over the last 2 hours and 53 minutes. But unfortunately, none of them came to fruition, which is just an unfortunate, sad thing. But it was fun. We had a great time. So you know what? I think my friend Brandon just went live. And because my friend Brandon just went live, I think that we should do what we do to good friends, which is go in and raid them and bring them all the love, all the support, all the shiny luck. If you're able to, all the donos, everything that we can do. When we go in, I am going to commit right now to gifting some memberships. So if you're not a Brandon R24 membership, you have a chance at getting one. So let's go raid him, and then let's see if we can get some of the Shinies friends some memberships. I'm gonna get us a little crew. So we're going to go with a Shinies raid right here. We're going to drop the link to go see Mr. Brandon R24, and we are going to get some memberships for him. So thank you everybody so much for spending some time with me. 17 people in here right now, 42 likes. It's just amazing to see all of your support. I really do appreciate it. And you know the rules. As always, you have been freaking amazing, and I have been Shinies. Love you, bye.